Hello. Today I'm going to be repairing the door handle on the passenger side of my 97 Suburban. When I took it apart the first time, I broke this piece because I did not take it apart. And I'm going to go ahead and replace both hinges today. I've already replaced one, but it came in a kit, so I'm going to do both of them. And pretty much to take the bottom one off, I have to take the top one off anyways. And since our hinges are bad, that's why the other parts are broke, including the door handle. The door handle here is broken right there on that side. So, and I did order me a spring compressor to get that spring back in. Makes it a lot more simpler. So here's what I've got. You can see the brake right here. And great, daughter locked the car. And the inside door handle is pretty much broke. So that's on the agenda today. We'll start by taking this piece out right here, unplugging those, and then taking the door panel off. And this thing kind of just slides and snaps in place, and the door handle on the back. On the outside, we'll figure how that comes apart. I've got a little helper. Helper in pink. You want to smile? Emily, smile. Yep, our famous smile there. Okay, and then the hinges here. Yeah, the top one I replaced, but I'm going to replace the bottom one today. And like I said, I have to take the top one off to get the bottom one, so I'll just go ahead and replace both of them just to make sure that they're going to work. All the parts came from LMC truck out of Overland Park, Kansas. So, all right. Okay, so this piece just kind of pulls out. You can see how it's in there by a couple of clips, and it's in the front. There's a little hook there. So it just matters, just take your fingers and pull it out, and then unplug everything. Okay, so down in here we have 2 screws, and the head on that's a 9/32. I just take both those out, and those are the only 2 screws that are holding the whole thing on. The rest of them are held on by plastic fasteners that are just held in that way.
Like this?
That will come off. Yeah, go ahead and see if you can pull that off with your finger. Just put your nails underneath it and pull it out. Just like this, you go. Pull it out.
Okay, I can do the rest.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay. And so this piece will come off up here too. But we'll get that here in a sec. Put this up top so keep it out Emma's way, and we'll be back in a sec. Okay, so this is what the type of clip that holds it all on. And it just goes into a hole, and the best way to get these things out that I found, I know they make a special tool for this, but if you can find where they are and you just take your screwdriver and right beside them, push it out, and it'll just come right on out. You need to have the window down to get the door panel off after you get everything loose.
The door panel?
Yep.
What's the door panel?
This whole thing is the door panel.
Ah.
It's a panel that covers the door. Okay, so I have it all disconnected now. The only last thing I need to do is I need to unplug this light right here and just pull that right on out. And then since my door handle's out of, get the door handle out of the way, and hold this please. Come right off. There you go, door panel's off.
There it is.
And This thing has a rivet. That's right, a rivet.
Rivet.
It's right here, and you'll have to drill that rivet out. And when you do, it'll slide right out of the way. So I'll get the drill and get that drilled out, and I'll bring you back after that. Okay, hold this.
Okay.
Okay, the way we drill it out, you take a drill that's a little bit bigger than the rivet, and drill it out.
That's what a rivet look like.
That's what the top of the rivet looks like.
Oh, where are the rest?
It's inside.
Hmm.
So
Let's
now
pull it out.
we flat tip.
Flat tip screwdriver. And then we pull it out.
And we just
Give it. Huh.
going the wrong way. It comes right in now. Okay, stop it, please.
Can't get it open.
Okay, and inside here
Mm-hmm.
we have the lock mechanism, which is down here, and you have the door mechanism. And it's just a matter of they're just kind of pressure fitted in there. It's a matter of just pulling them off.
Okay.
There we go. Since we have a new one, I don't care if I ruin this one or not. We just pop it off like that. So, don't move the camera so much, Charles.
Mm-hmm.
This other one here, pop it off.
Down there.
Okay, and then we'll
Go get the new one.
get the old rivet out.
Mm-hmm. The old rivet.
I'll have to drill that one a little bit more.
Yep. Out.
Oops, I unplugged it. Well, I don't want Emma to play with it.
I hope you didn't rock the window.
You can add up more of this thing right here.
See if I can pop it out.
Okay.
It moved a little bit. It moved a lot.
Hi, Dad. Ow.
It moved a lot.
Charlie, you make sure they do it right.
What?
Make sure they do it right.
Up and moving.
Yeah, it's moving.
So,
It's gone.
And there's the back half of it.
was Charlie videotaping?
Yeah, well, I'll be editing quite a bit of this.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, to put it back together, you just snap those rods back in place. And then, you can see all the little grooves there, all the little, I guess some grooves, the little notches. You just put it in place, make sure it's in all the way, everywhere, and you pull it back in place. And then, we take a pop rivet and a pop rivet gun. Could you please hold that? Just keep it focused right there.
It is.
There we go.
Popped it right in. Right.
Okay, so the door handle's done. That was simple.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to go ahead and roll the window up, and we're going to work on taking this door latch out.
Yep. Dad, what a door latch?
The outside door latch, I believe this hole is where one of the bolts is, and here's the other one right here on the side. So we'll go ahead and replace that now. Okay, so this little thing right here, you just push it in, and the lock will slide out of the way. And this other rod that's way back in here, just need to get that disconnected. Now and there, just get disconnected and the handle comes out. So I'll just replace, go backwards and put it all back together. Okay, so I've got the door handle back in. The hardest part was getting the lock in. And what I found out that the easiest way to get it back together is to remove... What? Emma just took her diaper off? I got a naked girl running around. We got a cock. Yeah, stop it. Emma! Get inside! You do not walk around. Alright, so I don't know where I left off. I found that removing these 3 screws helps tremendously in getting the lock and the handle back together right. So remove the 3 screws, and by the way, Modoc, there's no adjustment here, and there's no adjustment here on this pin. Not like in the old days where you can adjust both of them. So that's why I'm going to replace the bottom hinge and the top hinge together this time. Now it's just a matter of putting it back together, and I'll have the door handle back on and the inside and outside fixed. Alright, I got it all back together. At least the door handle is working. One thing I did find is that when you go to put this screw in up here, this bolt, you can't get it to line up straight. At least I couldn't. So I was able to stick my arm in down here. You know, I have to go way in and get up there, and I could actually start it with my arm in this hole here. Plus, if you drop that particular bolt, it'll fall down right down in this little area right here, so you can easily get it again. Now it's just time to put the rest of it together, and we'll work on the door hinges.
Okay.
Alright, so now I'm putting everything back together. I got the new hinges up top, and this one was already kind of boogered up when I taken it apart. So I'm glad I got a 2-pin kit. I'm putting the spring back in using the proper tool, and it'll take a lot less time. It's already in place. I just have to uncompress it now. And cross your fingers. Because it's unlocked. I don't know. I thought it seemed like it was loose. It's in. It took less than a minute to get it in compared to the 45 minutes it took me last time. Thanks for the tip that somebody gave me. I'll keep that tool. Now, there is absolutely no play at all. Now the wife will feel safer in case the car goes into water and she can get out. Or the car's burning. It's one of the things she keeps on saying, the car's on fire, I get in water, I'm not going to be able to get out. So, she will be now. It's done. Time to put tools up and shut up for the night. I noticed on the other side that my roller down here is gone. And if you can see that little roller, that thing that this thing rides on, is gone, so it broke off. So I'm going to need a new hinge for the other side. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps somebody. Need to hurry up, the mosquitoes are coming out. What time is it?